Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds.
In the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Towns.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. You know, Chris, it seems like every year the NBA gets a little more athletic. Talk about how that aspect of the game has changed.
I was 6'9" and I played power
Good
forward.
afternoon, emoji smiley
Kevin Durant
eyes.
is 6'11" and he plays the 2 guard. That's how the game is changing. It's no more big guys go to that end, little guys go to that end. Now you have to be a skilled basketball player. You have to be able to shoot, dribble, and pass. At every position, the way of just the one-sided guy, that is gone out the game. That's a dinosaur, and I love it. You have to be more athletic, definitely, but the skill set, you got to make sure you can play basketball, and that way, no matter what size you are, 5'9" to 7 foot, you have to be equal in skill, and I love that.
Wow, I do too. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. The chosen one out there with Green, and it's Howard in at center. And for Minnesota, Beasley is out there with Russell. Then there's Walden. That's Karl Anthony Towns. And Johnson in at the 4-man position. Now here's LeBron. Pass to the chosen one. Releases. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell looking it over. There's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Beasley against Green, poked loose. And there's the pass to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The chosen one passes to Howard. Here's the chosen one, covered by Beasley. Here's the chosen one. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Russell with a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
James, the pass to the chosen one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Again, the Lakers. Now Beasley in the game against Boston. Very impressive. He kicks it to Towns. Now here's Walden. James covering. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston. Johnson's shot is off.
Oh, defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Offensive rebound, Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
It's Russell with the drive. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from the chosen one. Here's Davis. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a flukeness.
Here's Walden. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Phenomenal work from AW. A guy you can trust to convert through contact. And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense. And it's because he really has the entire package for a big man. Back to the basket, facing up, playing outside or in, off the bounce or on the catch. This guy can do it all.
Here's the chosen one. Against Washington, he was really on his game.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Beasley, the pass to Russell. Beasley against Green. Trying to get open is Johnson. No good from Beasley. And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age. It is so incredible.
Very capable 3-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game.
And Towns throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's the chosen one. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
So for the Lakers right now, the chosen one out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He added 27 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. It was a great performance. And talking to his teammates, they all hope it's a sign of bigger things to come. We'll see how he progresses tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. 8 points for him. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
What about the persistence of Howard? Refusing to give up on the glass. He gets rewarded for his hustle.
Here's Beasley. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Walden. That one drops for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. League has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Who's leaving the bench? Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Randall just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play. If anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack of flagrants. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
No good on the second free throw.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Beasley. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. The chosen one passes to James. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Pass to Russell. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Russell's got 9.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Beasley against Green. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Beasley, the pass to Walden. Now, here is Russell. Covered by LeBron. Offline with the baseline jumper. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. It's good.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Beasley with it. Outside, Russell. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris? Minnesota, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
No, wait, what? Focus from him right there. Nice play.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, you can't stop him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Walden is out there with Johnson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Beasley in at the two-guard position. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Towns is doubled. And here's Axel Walden for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Walden's got 5.
And talk about confidence. You could tell A.W. knew he was going to fire as soon as the pass was in the air.
Here's the chosen one. Makes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Beasley, here we go. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Walden.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now, here is Russell. 11 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And although he's still a new kid on the block, he's very crafty, and Russell does a great job of just frustrating the defense there.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 12. Here's the chosen one. 15 points in the game. And that one's good by Davis.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4-for-4 from the field.
Beasley, the pass to Walden. Passes it to Towns. Russell from long range. And Davis pulls it down.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Howard, the pass to the chosen one. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Russell. Timberwolves trail by 14. Walden wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Walden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Right side, Green. Pass to the chosen one. Beasley comes to the double team. LeBron outside. Here's Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Beasley against Green. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. But he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and that's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust a guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, "Man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard, because I got to get back.
They say that, huh?
Oh yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, "Listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't push me all the way into the basket." You'd have a good
What was the
night.
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Caldwell Pope finds Davis over Russell, and Davis with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
To the middle, here's Beasley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The jump hook, and another basket for the Lakers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now the pass to Towns. Out to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
And the Lakers call time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jake Layman's checked in for Walden. Okogie comes in for Malik Beasley. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Kuzma passes to McGee. Morris inside. He's got 6. Johnson checked in for Minnesota. Malik Beasley comes in for Josh Okogie. The Lakers also making some changes. James checked in for Markieff Morris. Green comes in for Waiters. And it's the chosen one in for Rajon Rondo. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Kuzma passes to the chosen one. And he banks in the layup. The chosen one's got 19 points.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. And it's the chosen one in at the point. Towns is double. Pass to Layman. Here's Wanamaker from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Beasley with it. Now Green defending. Beasley against Green. And here's Beasley. Down low. Here's Wanamaker. And there it is for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Los Angeles leading by 9. James, the pass to the chosen one. Green with the ball. Pass to James. And here's Kuzma. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Wanamaker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's the chosen one. And no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Beasley. Can't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Walden, he's checked in for Jake Layman. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Timberwolves trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beasley kicks to Russell. Shot from the top of the key. And right through it goes. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going on.
Here's the chosen one. Drops in the short one. The chosen one's got 21 in the game.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Russell dishes to Towns. Inside, Beasley. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this. The best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way. He finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
First one falls for him. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Both free throws good from the chosen one. Timberwolves trail by 13. Now Russell from downtown misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Back to Green. The pass to the chosen one. To the inside. LeBron shot is off. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Timberwolves call time here. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Chosen One.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. So see if they can get it done, Kevin.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Russell from long range. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. LeBron shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 15. And it's Beasley in the corner. Back to Walden. The 19-foot shot, and it's good. 2 points.
Love whenever AW makes use of this spot on the floor, showing how dangerous he can be.
And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. Howard, the pass to James. Here's the Chosen One, guarded by Walden. From inside, good on the jump shot. 25 points for the Chosen One.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Russell passes to Towns. Beasley left side. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 7 points for Beasley.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 12. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Howard. Here's the Chosen One, guarded by Walden. No good from the Chosen One. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside, Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Howard. Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And that one falls for Davis. Chris, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, listen, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year it comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Out to Russell. It's stolen. Howard, the pass to the Chosen One. The baseline J. And that one goes long. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by LeBron. Green, the pass to the Chosen One.
Yo, who got LeBron?
Back to James. Axel Walden with the block.
And how about A.W. there rejecting shots, proving he can make an impact on this end.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Game ball. Got to give it to the guy who had it going all night long and picked us up when we needed it. Get up here, Chen.
What? You heard me?
Nice work, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Coach.
That's it. Get it. Tell them.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. I'm humble. I know how far I came. Thank you, Coach.
They're knocking the house down next door. Caught on fire last year. So they're knocking it down. It's got asbestos in it.
Yeah, up, man.
I see you out there doing work. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, Coach.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit the ball, huh?
Shot!
See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
hit me up.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my players started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately, so...
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express, dressed like a pro. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. The chosen one out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the 5. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
Davis laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Sabonis kicks to Warren, pass to Brogdon. Clock at 6. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Tries again, and it's sent back by Howard. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Warren finds Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Brogdon outside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
No good from the chosen one.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Count it, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Count that one. Davis has got his second basket.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Brogdon outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He's altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Turner after the made shot from the chosen one. Oladipo outside. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Passes it to the chosen one. The shot. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Brogdon.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. The game tonight will be their second time playing the Lakers this season after they fell to LA in the first matchup. Coach said the most important thing we can do this game is play to the pace that we want to play at. They'll take us apart if we get into a track meet. Sounds like a solid approach, guys.
Thank you, David.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Howard misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Oladipo. Softly drops in the floater. Oladipo's got 6. The Lakers in the lead. The 3. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from the chosen one.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Oladipo. And exceeding expect. Here's the chosen one. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Minnesota.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
On the court for Indiana, it's Warren and Leaf. They're the forwards. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Warren. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Clippers. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Morris. James comes in for Murray. And it's Green in for Dion Waiters.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Howard, that's good.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Leaf passes to Warren. And it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Brogdon.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Green passes to the chosen one. And Brogdon comes over to help. Here's the chosen one. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. The chosen one's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Snatched away. There's the pass to the chosen one. Pull up Jay. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Indiana. Brogdon outside. To end the cold streak. And he can't bank that one in. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. David, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He added 27 points and a couple of boards as well. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
And Los Angeles was a... Now Oladipo over Rondo, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, Victor Oladipo has a lethal offensive game, and he knows when to fill it up.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's the chosen one in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Brogdon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Brogdon's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. Here's Howard, and it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now here's LeBron. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Kicks it to Howard. Lakers passing it around. LeBron passes to Davis. Stolen by Brogdon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the lob to Oladipo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. James takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
They swipe it. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's the chosen one. Got a piece of it. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Pacers trail by 20. Pass to Warren. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. He's guarded by Davis.
Well, this guy has a reputation for being a lockdown defender. Danny Green takes great pride in making it hard on the offense.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Another steal. Here's LeBron. And they pick up 2. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Leaf checked in for Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo for 3, but they get it back. Back to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Brogdon's got his third basket of the night.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
And the Lakers making a change here. Murray's checked in. Here's the chosen one. Hits the jump hook. The chosen one's got 17.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Turner kicks to Warren. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brogdon outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Turner passes to Warren. Doesn't go for him. Good D by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Davis. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Indiana called for the foul. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for James. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Now here's Turner. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris, not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end-to-end.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Lamb, he's checked in for the Pacers. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the shot goes in. 19 points for the chosen one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to the Bembry. Now here's Lamb. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. Lamb's got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Kuzma passes to the chosen one. And it's sent back by Turner. Lets it fly. Rebounded by McGee. Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Waiters comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for the chosen one. Pacers on defense. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Lamb. He has 5. Clock at 6. Out to Turner. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Rondo. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the pass to Leaf. Deflects the pass. Kuzma against Lamb. Kuzma passes to Morris. To the inside. Kicks it to Waiters. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Waiters against Lamb. Pass to McConnell. Pass to Lamb. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lamb's got 8 points.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Passes to Kuzma. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers.
Changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Waiters. And it's the chosen one in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Pacers, T.J. Warren comes in for Turner. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Kuzma. Lays it up off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. Stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Howard. Yep, that one goes.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Oladipo, and stolen by Kuzma. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Yeah, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Jack Russell's.
Now, here's Brogdon. Tight defense on him. We're seeing some great shooters with length. Tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters. Men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from the chosen one. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Over Green. Oladipo misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The chosen one passes to Kuzma, and the shot goes down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Brogdon. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Oladipo against Green, and it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
On the wing, Green. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Oladipo dishes to Warren. The pass to Sabonis. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. He gets that one. 23 points for the chosen one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Brogdon finds Oladipo. 14 feet away, and again it's Indiana converting.
You simply must respect the mid-range game of Victor Oladipo. When given the opportunity, he will capitalize.
Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Sabonis with the ball. Pass to Lamb. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Brogdon, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pulls up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And a wide open look for Lamb. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Gets it to fall in the bucket from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 10 points here in the second half. The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's McConnell. The rebound by the Lakers. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Davis, the pass to the chosen one. Second chance shot, Davis. The shot misses. Nice D from Oladipo.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Sumner. Inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's the chosen one. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Hey, Che, they want you to do some press tonight.
No problem.
Great.
My stat guys tell me that's the most steals you've ever had in one game.
In the NBA, yeah.
So what's your secret? Any tips for youngsters out there trying to work on that part of their game?
You know, Ted, a lot of that is luck, but I think studying film, it helps a lot too, man. Knowing the tendencies of the guy you're guarding, knowing how the other team likes to run plays. It's also a matter of having a right scheme in place and knowing when you can gamble and when you can't. So some of it is making sure you study up, but some of it is just a feel thing that you can't really teach.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, Jay.
All right, guys. Y'all be cool, all right?
You guys were firing in all cylinders tonight. I was wondering if you could talk about your defense. How were you able to stop those guys from getting all those shots that they wanted?
Had a dope game plan from the coaching staff. You know, they showed us some stuff they like to do, but our coverages should be to counteract that, and we went out there and executed. Simple as that. Simple.
One v one. Go easy. Go easy.
Hey. Kicking ass, I am. Last game. 25 points, 8 assists, 5 steals.
East or west?
Lakers. Lakers are. West. Yeah, we're flogging them. Only lost 13 games. Nearly playoffs. Another 5 games and we're at playoffs. It's my first year, so I started off slow, but now I'm slow.
Hey, how you been, man?
Coach is here.
Hey, man.
No caps lat, keep a glizzy on my side chit. Can't he shoot lol. Lol lol.
See you later, fuckhead.
Bring it in, everyone. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put on a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages, so we're going to focus on that aspect of the game today. Break down into your spot so we can run some shooting drills.
Fuckwits not allowed. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. That's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus!
Man, I can't even watch this. Let's go.
You got it. Come on, man.
Just like that.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, way to take it strong.
Get your head in the game.
With the foul.
Get the next one.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
I'm ready to go.
There we go. Can't even blow coming to your channel. Yeah, that's just fucking wankers.
Daytime, hang time, moving the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, your team cried me to edit, yeah.
early. Lots of energy. Are we? Just like
Getting a few MVPs now. Emoji smiling eyes.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers with some momentum in their favor. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And King James graces the court in this one. With all he's accomplished, LeBron has to have entered the conversation with Michael Jordan as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kenny?
Yes. I think he's entered the conversation, but that conversation still starts with Michael Jordan. You know, he's been doing it as long as you can imagine LeBron, but I don't know if he's reached MJ status.
And it's just amazing how long LeBron has been dominating. But I'm the GOAT. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Okay. I'll put you in that conversation.
Or is that a sheep?
You're the sheep.
This is an aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Barnes.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, we're seeing a new trend in NBA practices. Coaches are marking the court in different ways to help players visualize where they need to be. Take, for example, a four-point line, rewarding players for stretching their shooting range. And a corner three, in some cases, is worth...
A lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground, certainly to look at. Thank you. Brent, talk about the length of the season. Commissioner Silver is also considering proposals to shrink the season. What do you think?
I think it'd be interesting, and I'm not sure financially how the league goes back from an 82-game season and ticket sales and revenue and television and how they kind of unwind what it is they've agreed to. But 70 games to me in terms of the competition, Kevin, in terms of the elevated play of the star players on a nightly basis, the fact that you probably get stars to appear in every game and not be sat out for load management and things like that, I think overall it'd be pretty healthy.
And now the Lakers starting group, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Howard, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard. And for the Kings, to the point with Hield to his side, they're the backcourt. Parker out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Fox. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Hield the pass to Fox. Shot from 12. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers ball. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. James, the pass to the chosen one. Davis inside. He's against Parker. Howard, that's good.
Sharing the basketball, Anthony Davis can do more than just score. Such an all-around special threat.
Here's Fox, and he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Second shot opportunity. Parker with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. That one good for 2.
Yeah, something Jabari Parker really needs to improve on is just good positioning on defensive possessions. That time uses his athleticism to pry away the steal.
Here's the chosen one. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Davis, the pass to the chosen one. Hits the jumper.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hield outside. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there. Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Barnes hits them both. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along.
Three little spastics. Something like that. Hey, Nick.
At the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Here's Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. They get a hand on it and stolen by Barnes. Down low, here's Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Now here's Davis. It's tipped, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. No good from the chosen one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Drops in the tray. Hield's got his third bucket of the night.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Here's the chosen one. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
The Kings leading. Outside, Fox. Fast break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball. Here's Waiters. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the big man, the Brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Brett, when you look back on all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a
Corey Joseph is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bagley kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bounce past Joseph. Here's Bagley. Misses off the left iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He tallied 25 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. His teammates will tell you they were not surprised. They've been waiting for him to have that kind of breakout effort. It's exciting for everyone, Kevin, to see if he follows it up.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Lakers trail by 9. On the wing, Green. The pass to the chosen one. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Fields checked in for Sacramento. The Lakers also with the sub. LeBron's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Fox with the steal. Here's Barnes, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Kings leading now by 7. Fox passes to Bagley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Count that bucket. And it's 7 points for the chosen one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Fox. Buries it down low.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley, if De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Offensive rebound, Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Back to Hield. He kicks to Parker. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Davis against Fox. Bagley, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Outside, Fox. And count it from 19 feet away. Fox has got 6.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
James looking around to the paint. Here's the chosen one. No good there. Great D that time from Bagley. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Hield. Great D that time from Davis.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. The chosen one passes to Howard. Lakers passing it around. That's tipped. Parker with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Hield from outside. LeBron grabs the miss.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Fox. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 8.
That's nice mechanics there on the jump shot. Something we like to see on a nightly basis from De'Aaron Fox.
Here's the chosen one. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Lakers trail by 10. The chosen one passes to Howard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hield, and the layup falls. Hield's got 9.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Sacramento leading by 10. Hield outside. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround him with great shooters in Bogdanovich and Hield. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bazemore with it from deep three-point range, and the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison's shots definitely falling in the first.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. The chosen one out there with Green, and it's Howard in at center.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Feeds to Hield. 5 on the clock. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's the chosen one, covered by Barnes. Green passes to the chosen one. Here's Howard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, persistence from Dwight Howard there, always throwing himself on the boards and snatching away that rebound.
You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 10 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
James, the pass to the chosen one. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Fox. Here's the chosen one. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. The chosen one's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Outside, Fox. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 13.
Keeps working hard on this 3-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack is De'Aaron Fox.
The chosen one passes to Howard. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Fox. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from the chosen one. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Parker outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Fox gets it to go.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Barnes passes to Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Timeout called the Lakers.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State.
State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Murray comes in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Back to Murray. Pass to the chosen one. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's the final stretch of the season, and the race for Rookie of the Year is as hot as ever. Every player on this list has shown incredible promise on the floor in what has been a great season for all these first-year stars. And you look at the chosen one, he's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And the crop of young talent coming into the league this year, especially this group, has painted a very bright picture for the future of the NBA.
We see such great physical ability across the board with these young players. Some guys' polished skills are so impressive, but who becomes the star usually comes down to who puts in the most work.
Fox with it, picked up by Davis, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best? A 3 off the inbound. Barnes grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 15. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Alex run out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Fox in a point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And yes, it's good.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Fox looking it over. Here's the teardrop. Parker's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The free throw drops for James.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Hield. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
Now Fox. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Green passes to the chosen one. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron outside, 6 on the shot clock. Fox with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Good, nice job down low. Lakers trail by 12. Here's the chosen one. That 3 off the mark. Hield with it. Now Green defending. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the chosen one. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And he makes that one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the